All right, everybody, welcome back. I've actually spent most of the day watching Netflix today, so um, I really haven't been online a whole lot. I was online on my other mage for a little bit while after my other half came home. Unfortunately, he just got called away. There's been some stuff going on here in town, and he needs to go help out. So here we are. We are gonna go ahead and work through this here really quick. Um, we added a new person to our team here, um, which is awesome. I love having new members, but he's really not a new member. He's actually a real life friend of my other half. Okay, so what we're doing here, what do we have? We've got some stuff over here. So it looks like we're going to go over here. It looks like we have a quest turn in here, so we're going to go over there as well. Um, we're just going to kind of go do some stuff to keep my mind off of where my other half is. Duke, come on, baby. The pup is worried about his daddy, and I understand that. So, but we're going to kind of just sit back and we're going to just chill and it'll be all right. Okay, it looks like there might be a cave up here, and this might be where Tornheart is. So, okay. Um, yeah, it looks like there's a cave or something like right here. And we're going to head in here and do this. Um, looks like we might have some bad guys here, which is not a big deal. We can get this. Okay. All right, here we go. There's a couple of the cobras here. I'm actually going to sheep one of them and get the other because that just makes sense. This person that I'm speaking to, the new guild member, he is an old friend of my other half's, and when he says it's not my other half's first rodeo, it's really not. The thing is, it's mine. So I'm trying to keep my mind off where my wonderful other half is, and I'm hoping, knock on desk, that he doesn't get hurt. Okay, I know, buddy. Pup's looking back at me going, would you stop doing that? I'm like, yeah, I know, pup. The pup doesn't like it when I knock on the desk. Okay. So it looks like we have a little bit of this to go through to get to this guy, um, which I find a little weird, but we'll go through it and we'll see if we can find him. He's supposed to be right back there, but he is not. All right. So let's go ahead and mosey through here and see what we can find. I am going to take down as many of these people as possible, or people, I say people like they really are people, they're actually Naga. But I'm going to take down as many of them as possible so I can get through here fairly safely. There we go. Again here, I'm going to wait a second and eat, I think. Watch this muck watcher. Yeah, he's going to be a little bit of a pain. That's okay. All right, there we go. I am going to sheep one of these guys like I did with the last set, and then we'll get one. We'll just take one at a time here. It's just the most logical. You guys hear me talking a lot about doing stuff that makes sense and logical and stuff like that. Well, I have to kind of live by logic these days. I do. I do. I'm really hoping that this quest turn in is going to be right where it says it is. I just don't understand why it's not. He might be up there, which is very, very possible. But we're going to go through this cave and find out. I don't know how long my other half is going to be gone, so we'll just do videos in 45-minute to an hour increments until he gets back. And we'll go from there. All right. So, I mean, we're getting further down here in this cave, and we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. If we can't find what we're looking for in here, we'll just head on back out and we'll go and work on something else. Not a problem to me. I'm thinking maybe I can get these two to not come together, considering they are kind of so far apart. But I don't dare do one without the other, you know? I dare not do just one. I need to do both because of where they're positioned and how and how mobs are these days. So our friend here was offering help with me doing this, which is very, very sweet of him. And if I do need his help, I will let him know. But right now we're not too bad. You know, we really only have a couple of group quests, and we'll worry about those later. That's not the goal for today. Okay. I saw the question mark. There it is again. It's kind of to my left, and I'm wondering if there's a little hallway over here we can go down, or if we need to go around, or what it is that we need to do to be able to get to this guy. Oh, another snake. And we have a muck watcher right there. Not sure if he's going to come this way, but it looks like he's headed the way we need to go. That's for sure. All right. So yeah, we're going to head down this way and see if we can't run into the dude with the question mark. Oh, I love it when they growl. He's supposed to be right over here, but I'm certainly not. Maybe he's down that hall. But I mean, I'm just certainly not seeing him right now. And that's kind of disconcerting, you know. I'm taking care of all of this mess and not finding him anywhere. Let's see if I can pick the right one to sheep that is the leader. Maybe it's that one. Nope, it is not that one. That's kind of disappointing. I really like watching mobs um, follow the sheep. I think it's kind of funny. I really do. There we go. One down. Gonna get the second one here. Now the question mark at this point isn't giving us an indication if it's above or below us. So we're just gonna kind of, well, he's not here. It's not giving any indication if it's above or below us, but he's supposed to be here, or roughly about here. So I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and hop down here. Yeah, that hurt just a little bit. That's okay though. I don't think I have anything in my inventory that is supposed to call him or anything like that. I have so much stuff in my inventory. I so need to clean it out. Oh, this is not good. We have a snake as well. So I'm going to sheep this guy, flip back over here and take care of this one. Throw up my barrier, and then we'll take care of the snake. We are going to go ahead and head on out. Maybe he's above here, above the cave. I mean, it looks like he's inside the cave, but it's not being very specific on exactly where he's at. Let me look at the quest here. Nope, not this one. On the shattered shelf. So I'm not sure. Let's see what's going on here. Is this muck watcher gonna come our way, or is he gonna turn around? So this way we can get the snake without any issues. Well, it didn't say anything about being in the cave, so most likely he's probably above it. And we will certainly find that out here shortly. We'll go back outside and we'll fly up. I've got my trusty side. He is here. He's just a little anxious and trying to figure out where his daddy is, which is kind of cute. Yeah, now I'm seeing the up arrow. So he's probably up above the cave. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get on the carpet here, and we'll go up and see what we can see. Aha, here he is. Okay, he wants us to recover 10 Shadowmoon tubers from the Shadow Plains. Let's see. Okay. Well, I think we can manage to go do that. We just have to stand near one and hit the whistle, and I just have to find them. I wonder what they look like. Let's see if we can find something, and maybe that's it. Nope, that's Nightmare Vine. That's an herb. Interesting. Trying to see if I can find one. There we go. There's one right here. Let's get rid of this flare. Looks like these flares are trying to kill the kill the domesticated boars that I need to dig these tubers up. So we may have to kill a few of these. There we go. Okay, so let's kind of stand right here and eat really quick, and then we'll blow that whistle and see what happens. Well, so far nothing, but let's kill this flare and see if we can't get the boar to come over here after it's dead. Okay, there we go. So let's go back over here. Where's our tuber at? Where did it go? Well, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's get this flare really quick, and then we'll go back over there and we'll call that boar back over if we can, and see if he'll dig this thing up for us. All right. Well, this is interesting. They're not coming, and I am not exactly sure why. I'll have to be careful what I target here because I can get these boars, and I don't want to. Well, they are not coming around to get that particular tuber, which is kind of upsetting, you know, because trying to accomplish something here and they're not helping, you know, like they're supposed to. Let's try over here with this one. Let's get this flare first. And we'll try with this one. Because I see, you know, there's a boar behind me and there's a boar down here. There we go. Nice. That was actually pretty easy. All right. Here's another one. I'll just have to remember that I need to make sure that there's one fairly close in order to get this to get the tubers up. I also need to remember that we need to protect these little guys, because if we don't, we definitely won't be getting anything out of them, that's for sure. All right. Let's go down this way and see what we can find. I'm finding a lot of dead pigs, which is not good, because that means there are no pigs to dig up the tubers for us. There we go. And get that flare off the pig. I may have neglected to mention my other half works with emergency management as well as the city. So this is definitely something that I have to get used to, him being called and saying that they need him. So I'm just hoping that everything is going to be okay, and that that he's being safe. And if his friend is as honest as he is, he's being safe. So let's see if we get one to come over here. No? Okay, let's go find another one. Oh, come on. There we go. Why is this Felbor trying to attack that person? I may have to wait until that person is that's just kind of sad. Let's move down here and see what we can find. We might be able to find some more tuber mounds, because we've got a few Felbors down here. That is the whole goal of this mission. You know, let me tell you a little something interesting that I was watching today. I spent most of my day watching Netflix today, and I was watching a show called Inside the Mind of a Serial Killer. I do have a fascination with criminal, just criminal justice in and of itself. And I was doing or working on a forensic psychology degree as well, and there we go. So stuff like that does interest me. Why do people do what they do, and things like that. Um, but one of the serial killers they covered was from Norway, and it was said that he played World of Warcraft a lot, and he believed that he was on a mission to rid Norway of immigrants and things like that. And they talked about how this kid had played World of Warcraft, and how being sent on quests like what we're doing now, it was instrumental in him learning about missions and things like that. And I'm sitting here thinking, I've done a lot of research on this subject. Like a lot of it. I did that whole paper about video games and violence in kids, and, stuff like that. And how can somebody say that the reason that they commit a violent act is because of a something animated? This game, in all intents and for all intents and purposes, is a is kind of like a big cartoon. We're controlling the characters. We are running around and killing monsters, and doing quests and stuff like that. But I mean, really, has anybody in the real world ever seen something that looks like a ravenous flare? Has anybody seen a pig that looks like a hellbore? I mean, really, what what is it that is really attracting these guys, or even these kids, to pick up weapons and go kill other people? I don't think it has anything to do with, you know my mage casting frost spells. I mean, really, really. I have a very hard time believing that. Now, I believe that, video games like World of Warcraft, or Grand Theft Auto, or anything like that do give ideas. I firmly believe that. But there is nobody in this world, nobody, that can tell me that because playing this game, I'm going to turn into a serial killer. Nobody can tell me that and make me believe it. Nobody can. And it's really disappointing that people honestly think that. It really is. At least in my mind. It really is. It's disappointing to me because, I mean, there may be people in this world who say that they can cast spells, but there is nobody that I know of in this world that can throw a frostbolt at somebody. Nobody. So yeah, I just, and I can't say that you know a game gave this particular and I can't even say that he was a serial killer because he was a mass murderer, that's for sure. He murdered 77 people in one day, but because he went from one location to another, um, I guess that's why they're calling him a serial killer. But whatever. His status doesn't, his status as a mass murderer, serial killer doesn't matter. What matters is that, he killed a bunch of people, and he what matters is that he killed a bunch of people and he almost got away with it. That's what matters. Um, it's just really, I have a very, very, very hard time with people, especially like psychologists and stuff like that, that say that games like this cause violence. And when we all know that the only thing that can cause violence is a person's mind or how they choose to or even their choices, maybe a bad home environment, but even that's not really a cause. I don't think there's anything that anybody can really pinpoint that specifically causes someone to make the choice to pick up a weapon of any sort and go out and physically hurt somebody. I mean, that makes no sense to me. None. None. I mean, I don't even understand why people have or certain people, like, for example, serial killers, have a predilection for hurting people. I don't. I don't. And I guess that's why, I have such a hard time believing that games like World of Warcraft can cause violence. I think a causal relationship between the two is really, really, really flimsy. Saying that one thing causes another, that's ridiculous to me. I may say that it had a hand in it, that it gave somebody ideas, but causal, no. No, I don't think there's a causal relationship there. I really don't. Yeah, see, I can sit here and I can talk about this for like hours. I really could. But there are definitely better things to talk about. Definitely. There are no pigs around here. There's plenty of freaking tubers, but there are no pigs because I think all of these flayers have killed them, to be honest with you. I'm going to come over here and see if one of those pigs will come over here. No? Okay. Yeah. Because we're all about getting the pigs over here safe, but not the pigs over there. But I'm not finding any tubers over here either. Okay. So off of that topic, because like I said, I can sit there and talk about that for hours, just hours. And I like shows like Criminal Minds because they tend to get more involved in other things besides video games that can encourage. I would rather use the word encourage than cause. Encourage kids or even adults to get involved in activities, in illegal activities. So, um, yeah, like I said, something else to discuss because getting me started on a one-sided debate because you guys can't throw your opinions out there is not, I don't think is fair. So now when I post this one, if things go funky and I get weird comments, I'm going to start I'll shut the comments off on this one because there's absolutely no reason for us to even have a nasty debate about whether or not video games are and violence have a causal relationship. There's no reason for us to do that. None whatsoever. Oh, we got two. That's nice. Look at that. Now we only need to find one more, and that will get this quest complete for us. That is awesome. I guess because I had two coming over there and digging, that's why I ended up with two. That's pretty cool. Will not complain there. Alright, this will be our last one. And we have two coming over to dig again. Wow. Why couldn't we get that earlier? Okay. Now we're going to head back to, pardon me, the quest giver and turn this one in. Okay. I'm going to choose my reward. Let's see, what does this do? Become well fed and increase spell power and versatility by 13 for 30 minutes. That's agility and versatility, strength and versatility. And this one's also spell power. Oh. Well, goodness. I think I'll help him kill these guys. No, I do not want to kill his boar. That would be bad. I think we'll go for the last one with the like the last one and the first one doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. Did I just kill his boar? I think I did. Oh my god, that's bad. I would not be upset if he was mad at me. I think we'll go with this one. It's to destroy 10 ravenous flayer eggs. I can do that. Alright, so let's go out here and we'll find some eggs and we'll get those suckers destroyed for him. Okay. There's an egg. I'm going to kind of try my best to stay away from the flayers here, but I know I'm probably going to end up having to beat a few of them up. Like this one right here in front of me. Because he's in the way of an egg. And I have a funny feeling he's going to send me on the next quest. If there's going to be a next quest, it's going to be to kill the matriarch. I'm willing to bet. There we go. So I think most of my goal here is just to avoid the matriarch. You know, I don't want to have to kill her twice. That seems kind of redundant to me. Well, more than kinda. Very redundant. All right. So we're taking care of these eggs here, and I'm sorry I got quiet there for a second. You know, just contemplating some stuff and coping. But just taking care of these eggs and doing what the quest giver tells us. There's the matriarch. Oh, she's elite. I wonder how much health she has. And if he's going to send us to kill a matriarch, I'm going to be like, I don't know about that. Only looks like 83,000. Come on. There we go. Let's get up here. I kind of want to get away from the matriarch. I'm really trying to avoid her. Come on. Thank you. I just have one more egg to destroy. Kind of watching her and seeing where she's going, because I don't want to have to deal with her. I really don't. And unfortunately, if she keeps, I don't know what she is doing. Maybe laying another egg, because she's moving off that way. Let's go down here and get this one, and then we'll get out of here. There we go. All right. That is complete. Now we're going to head back to our quest giver, turn that in, and see if he has anything else for us. Okay. Okay, he has a story. All right, so tell me your story. Talking about a cipher. Just going to sit back here. I need to find his children and the cipher. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right. We have a child here, and a child here. All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll come down here and we're going to work on this quest. We'll probably come over here and grab some glaives. And then... Oh, I'm not sure about feeding. And then, you know what? We'll figure it out. We're just going to go this way. We're going to kind of do a circle. because that's the best thing that I know how to do, is do circles. Yep. All right. So here is the killing of Ash Tongue warriors, handlers, and shaman. We have 4 warriors, 6 shaman, and 3 handlers that we need to kill. There we go. I think this is just a kind of like a kill for hire quest. These guys are apparently servants of Illidan. And right now, Illidan is a bad guy. At least at this particular stage of the game. Illidan is a bad guy. Now, we are not required to kill these overseers, but I will if they get in the way. They get in the way of me getting what I need to get done. It's time for some food here. Scorpid, I already have one of those. My trusty sidekick is watching the door. It's kind of cute. Alright. Oh, wow. An Elec Demolisher. With a handler. So let's get rid of that Demolisher first. Just like so. And I have an Overseer behind me that I obviously cannot sheep because he is a demon. There we go. I should be okay. It would be better if I procced something else here. Oh, of course, and right before he's dead, I procced the brain freeze. Okay, let's go ahead and eat. Top off our health here. We're doing pretty good. Our health looks good. 21,360 when we're full. This will be our last warrior that we absolutely need. I see a shaman right here. It looks like there's maybe a shaman on the inside of that building as well. There's a worker. Oh, and there are tablet fragments here as well. Okay. Well, it looks like I'll have a lot more killing that I need to do than I thought I would. Not a problem. I don't mind. We've got about, I would say, 15-ish minutes before we need to call this particular video. And, oh, wow. Friggin' demons. They just don't know when to quit, do they? And I think when I do that, I may go grab my my robe because it's getting a smidge chilly in here. Might shut that back door too if it's not already shut. It was nice out today, so I opened up the back door. There we go. All right, I'm going to sit here and eat for a second. We've got a handler and his demolisher back here, and we'll probably get him down. And then we've got some shaman over there that we'll take care of as well. Grab this shaman. Get the handler after the shaman, because right now that handler technically line of sight can't see me. But there's another shaman. Take care of him. There we go. Well, we got 2 for the price of 1 there. 2 shaman for the price of 1. Take care of this demolisher. The demolisher seems like, and I know this sounds strange, but this demolisher seems like the bigger threat. So I mean, it would naturally, at least to me, say that, I need to get the bigger threat down first. There we go. We are doing pretty good here. We just need to find some more of those tablets and get the rest of the mobs down that we need to get down. I see one all the way over there, and I think eventually we'll head over that way. Um, I'm kind of feeling let's get the mobs down that we absolutely have to get down. Um, Focusing on this helps me keep my mind off of other things as well, which is nice. Oh, there's a thing in there too. Do we have anything for that elder back there? I don't think we do. It doesn't say that we do. That's fine. We'll just leave him be for the time being. I'm willing to bet we may have something for him later. Or we could just kill him and find out. He might have something that we were sent to get. There's another shaman all the way across the way. So I spent part of today watching that serial killer show, and hey buddy, hey Dookadoo, and when that was, I actually watched all of the episodes that they had, and I know the pup is whining. Um, so I watched all the episodes they had, and I ended up switching, trying to flip through stuff and find something to watch, and I ended up watching Charmed. Started watching Charmed. Of all TV shows in the world, I started watching Charmed. And, I remember, I hadn't watched that, I watched some of the episodes of that while it was on TV. Um, but I hadn't watched many of them. And I'm sitting here going, why am I watching Charmed? But it was something to watch. I got episode 1 done and then did episode 2 and then watched episode 3. And it's just, when you watch TV shows like that, it's a kind of a, you kind of get stuck in them. I used to own the entire box set of all of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer on DVD. Yeah, I'm a geek. I'm a geek and it's bad. I'll admit it. I will admit it freely. I also like Star Wars and Star Trek, if you guys are wondering. I do need to go ahead and grab this shaman. There's just no way I have time to sit down and eat. He was ready to pounce on me before I even finished casting my flurry, so um, it was prudent to go ahead and grab him. These guys are just like tough. There we go. Or tougher. I know, buddy. My poor pup is all worried. It's alright. As long as I am here to keep him company, I think he'll be alright. And it's me and him right now. We're doing okay. Really? These guys are so mean. Just in case that overseer comes in here, and he might. And he very well might. At this point, I don't think he's gonna, but if this worker gets to him, there we go. I got lucky there. All right, I'm going to sit and eat for a sec. Then we'll go out and we'll loot that body and continue about our business here. Going to go ahead and grab this demolisher and handler, and that will be the last one that I need. Um, I may end up having to kill one or two more just because of just their location, and there we go. Just because of their location and maybe locations of tablet fragments. All right. That is not a tablet fragment. I still need to get just one more shaman, but there are tablet fragments like all over this place, and I want to make sure I get those. I'm wondering if they're elsewhere as well. You know, I'm not quite sure about that, to be honest with you. He's going back that way. He can go back that way. There's our last shaman. He just kind of popped up out of nowhere. I think he just spawned. There we go. That quest is complete. Now we just need to get the tablet fragments. And I have a hunch we'll be here for just a little while longer, taking down some of these workers and stuff like that to get the fragments. I'm here in just a minute. I will go ahead and end this video, and we'll start up another one. Keep us busy for a while. And get things situated here. Because we've been here for just about an hour. Oh, this is not good. That's all right. That's what bubbles are for. There we go. We're going to be just fine. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat here, and then I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, and we'll go ahead and start another one. So if you're liking what you're seeing, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.